right, welcome back to our study session or study lecture, something like that. Anyway, our topic for today is all about modals. Ano ba yung modals? So, basic rules ng modals. Modals never take S even with singular subject. Always use the base form of the verb after modals, except ought to. No, do, does, did in questions or negative in modals. Para mas maintindihan natin, let's discuss it one by one. So again ang modal is like can, could, may. Yan yung mga example ng modals. Now, para saan ba sila? So dito natin malalaman para saan ang modals. So, gumagamit tayo ng modal na okay. Gumagamit tayo ng can na modal to use for, expressing ability, possibility, or informal requests. For example, she can swim. It is an ability, diba? Or she can excuse me, she can win this contest. So, stating possibility. An informal request. Informal. So you can use this word to ask for something who you probably know for a long time. So, for example, you're asking your friend, can you help me? Diba? Can you help me? So that is can. So could naman, could na modal. Past ability yan. Past ability. Polite request or possibility pa rin. So, for example, sa past ability, I could run fast. For example, yung I could run fast is, example, gumagala kayo ng mga classmate mo. Tapos, hinabol kayo ng aso. Tapos, ang nangyari nahuli ka ng aso. Naabutan ka ng aso ba? Tapos ngayon, sabihin natin nakaligtas kayo. Tapos, nag-usap-usap kayo ng mga kaibigan mo. Sabi mo, I could run fast. So, sinabi mo, parang nagsisisi ka ba? Na, mas mabilis pa sana akong tumakbo. Pero, naunahan ng kaba. Diba? I could run fast if, kung pwede lang ibabalik yung nakaraan, diba? I could run fast. Hindi sana ako naabutan ng aso. Ganun yun. Example lang yan. Past ability. I could have won the lotto if I changed the number. Diba? Pero nangyari na. Hindi mo na magbabago. So, mga ano na lang yan. Mga hugot na lang yan. So, next is polite request. Could you help me? So, example, nagbubuhat ka ng malaking gamit and may nakita kang sabihin natin, hindi mo masyadong kakilala or friend, pero need mo talaga ng help. You can ask, could you help me? It's like polite. It's a polite way to ask for help, no? It's a polite way. Kaysa sa can you help me is parang nagde-demand ka ng help even though you're asking. But can is like being able to help talaga. Pero yung could, it's more polite way. Could you help me? Could you help me carry this bag? Diba? It's more polite. Basta can is informal when asking, and tapos yung could is polite. So, yan. Possibility naman siguro, parang ganun, I could run fast. Mga posibilidad na nangyari sana kung in under circumstances. Sige, next, may. So you have asking permission, probability. Permission, may I leave? May I leave? So you're asking permission to leave. Probability, example, it may rain today. Maari. Probability is maaaring mangyari. So you are tansya-tansya, di ba? Next, might. Word na might. So less than 50% certainty. So 50-50 ka, hindi ka sure. Example, she might come later, pero hindi ka sure. 50-50 na darating siya or hindi. Maaaring hindi. Must. Strong necessity, 95% certainty. So, napakalaki na sigurado. So, 95 certainty. Or strong necessity na kailangan. Okay, halimbawa dyan is you must study. Diba? Kailangan mo mag-study and able to pass the board exam. Next, she must be sick. Sure na sure ka, 99 or 95% certain, sure na nagkasakit yung kaibigan mo. Ayan. Next, shall. So, suggestion lang yan. And shall, you can use this word when you suggest something formally, ha? Example, shall we dance? Sasuggest lang ka, shall we dance? Kung informal naman, paano yun? Paano nyo siya can we dance? Diba? Pero formal ang gagamitin, shall we dance? Ganun lang yun. We shall win. Example yan ng future tense. So, we shall. Dapat manalo tayo. Next, should. Advice yan siya. Hindi mo siya pwede gamiting suggestion. Di ba may shall? Dito sa should, advice ka. Like, you should sleep early. So, nag-a-advise, nagbibigay ka ng advice, di ba? Sa example, sa kakilala mo. 90% certainty. Medyo baba siya sa sa must. Pero iba din yan. She should be here by now. Dapat nandito na yung batang na yun, di ba? Sunod, ought to, advice pa rin yan. Same with should, 90% certainty. Pero, anong kaibahan? So, paano siya gamitin muna? You ought to apologize. Para mo siyang sinasabihin na kailangan mo mag-apologize. Diba? Same like sa must na dapat gagawin ng isang tao. So, diba? Will, 100% certainty ito. Certain ka. Hindi pareho sa might, no, na hindi ka sigurado, 50-50 ka. Dito sa will, 100% sure. Sure na sure ka na darating. Example, he will come. Jesus will come. Sure ako dyan. Next, future, I will help you. Hindi pa nangyayari ha, pero may plano ka na natutulungan ng isang tao. Willingness dan, I will do it. Diba? I will do it. Hindi nakalagay dito, pero that word or that phrase is an example of willingness. Last, would. So, polite request din to. Past habit and hypothetical. For example, sa polite request, would you like tea? Hindi ba? Would you like tea? Gusto mo? Gusto mo ng tea? Ganun lang. Sunod, he would always visit us. Past habit yan. Bali, always na sila binibisita ng taong ito. Past habit. Pero nakaraan na. He would always visit us. He would always buy me flowers. Ngayon, hindi na. Kasi sa una lang sweet yung lalaki. Huy! Ano naman, sana to papunta? Diba? So, yan. Hypothetical naman. May example ba dito ng hypothetical? Hypothetical, for example, COVID-19 would definitely be, ano tawag nun? Lockdown. Lockdown would definitely make me insane. Hypothetical, diba? So next, model pairs that confuse. Okay, bakit nagko-confuse ang mga tao dito? Okay, can versus could. Again can is present ability. I can dance well. Could is past ability. I could dance when I was young. Nung bata pa ako. And yung could is for more polite way. Diba? Could you help me? Kung informal, kung masyadong close mo na, sasabihin mo, can you help me? Kasi, medyo close na kayo, diba? Next, may versus might. May is higher probability. Sure na sure ka. I mean, hindi ka sure. It's like 95% ganun. Higher probability, it may rain today. Kasi nagkumukulimlim na. Might, lower probability, it might rain, but I doubt it. Kasi sa unahan, medyo hindi naman umuulan. Ganun. Lower probability. Shall versus will. Yung shall is formal suggestion. Shall we begin? Diba? Yung future naman, yung will naman is for future. And then, certainty and willingness. I will call you later. Don't worry. Diba? Sabihin niyo yung mga jowa niyo. Next, must versus have to. Yung must, personal obligation, yung kailangan na gagawin. Necessity yan. Hindi pwedeng hindi mo gagawin yan. Next, have to. I have to. So, external rule. So, necessity rin siya. But because you have to follow it. Diba? Kasi kailangan din. Have to. Yan yung kaibahan. Personal obligation yung must. I must finish this. Kailangan to. Necessity ito. Have to is wala kang choice. Diba? External rule. I have to wear a uniform or else I can't go inside the classroom or to the school premise. Ganun lang yan. Should versus ought to. So both mean advice, but ought to is less common. So less common ginagamit yung ought to, hindi kadalasan ginagamit, no? Should yung kadalasan sinasabi or ginagamit ng mga taong nag-a-advise. Example, you should leave him. Wag mo na siyang hintayin na saktan ka pa, o diba? Oh my God, excuse me. Okay, phrasal models. So, same meaning as basic models. Excuse me. Hindi maganda yung lalamunan ko ngayon. I'm sorry for that inconvenience. Makati na talagang lalamunan ko that time. Anyway, let's proceed to phrasal models. Ano yung phrasal models? So, ito lang yung mga other terms ng can, must, should, at saka will. For can, we have the be able to. So, instead of she can swim, naging she is able to. Diba? Have to, kagaya kanina, must. Or have to. You must study, naging you have to study. Same level pa rin yan. Next, should. Again, same purpose pa rin yan. Next, should, naging be supposed to. You're supposed to be in class. You should be in class. Again, you're supposed to be in class. Next, be going to, will. So, he is going to travel. Next, another example, used to. So, past habit ito. Past habit. I used to play soccer. Or I used to have fun in the club. Or ganyan. Mga past habit na hindi mo na ginagawa ngayon. So, you have to use the phrasal mode. used to. So, makikita nyo sa phrasal model, no, versus the basic model, saan yun? And common modals is medyo mahaba sila. Used to or 2 to 3 words. Diba? Be supposed to, be going to, able to, have to. So those are just phrasal models. Let's fast trick or um hint or clue to answering model questions. If it's a rule or strong necessity, must have to. Kung may rule, example sa classroom, sa batas, you are going to use must or have to. Okay? Kahit simple lang to na review, no, about model, maaaring ma-encounter nyo pa rin to sa exam. And if you don't know the essence or the concept of the models, like which one is for rule, which one is for giving advice, polite request, permission, uncertainty, you are going to miss it. Especially if may na-answer ka na hindi correct, tapos sa paningin mo, correct yun kasi maganda pakinggan, di ba? So, you should know the rule. Anyway, rule, kailangan gagawin, must have to, advice, pwede nyo sabihin should or ought to, polite request, could or would. Could you do this for me, please? Would you love me if I became a cockroach? Diba? Your polite request is you should still love me even I'm a cockroach. No? Mga ganun. Permission, you have to use may. May I use the bathroom? Uncertainty, might or could. She might fall. Ganon. Okay, quick example. I can speak 3 languages. That's ability. Saan dito yung modal? I can. She may go to the party. Okay, you're being given permission with the word may. You should apologize. Saan dito? Ang ating modal? It should. It's an advice. You're giving advice that someone should make an apology. I must study tonight. It's a must, diba? Kailangan. Necessity yan. Study is a necessity, right? So you're going to use strong necessity modal. Okay, he might be at home. So, hindi mo alam, pero guessing mo lang. Might. That is our modal. He might be at home. Would you help me? Oh, you're asking politely. Hindi, can you help me? Iba yun, informal yun. Or could you help me? That's polite request. Saan yun yung modal? It's the word would. We used to live in Cebu. It's a past habit. Hindi mo na ginagawa ngayon. Iba na yung life ngayon. So, we used to. Saan dito? Use to ang ating past modal. Okay. So, I think that's it for today. Thank you guys for listening or studying with me. Saan na yun? Ayan. That's it for modals. I think we already record. Okay, 20 minutes na. So after this video, I will post another video for us to take 30-item hard test for modals. So I hope you guys learned something from it, and thank you for studying with me. See you soon on another video. Bye.